Hey, welcome back. Today is day number 7 of the Habits for Happiness series. And today is going to be another thing. You'll notice a lot of these have had to do with the morning, or at least I use them in the morning. I think it's really important the way that we start our day. It has a huge impact on the rest of our day and our lives in general. But this one is going to be about starting our day with something inspiring, taking time to read. You could always listen to, but I think reading where we're in silence and we can really extract and internalize whatever it is in our own way. Reading something that is inspirational, maybe inspirational from somebody that you find inspiration from, or something spiritual, something that's mentally stimulating. I'll show you a couple things that I've read or found useful over the years, but just doing this every single day as a way to remind ourselves why we want to bring our best self to the day, why we want to try to be patient and kind and loving and, do our best. Because ultimately, creating a good life, and especially building a better life out of a life that might not be optimal, comes down to doing the things that we know we need to do every day, building habits on a day-to-day basis that over time compound and give us the life we want. So these are some books that I've found useful over the years. This is probably my favorite. This is one that you can see I've gotten a lot of good use out of this book, the Tao Te Ching. But for a while I would read a passage out of this every day. I have this book too that's a Taoist book with just some daily quotes and thoughts. I don't really use either of these that much anymore. This is another good one, Power of Awareness. It's good about mindset and just how our thoughts affect and create our lives. It's pretty deep. This one I found every single time I go back to it, it means something different and I learn something new. And then this is what I've been reading recently, as of like a couple weeks ago, just reading a chapter or a couple pages a day. And I'm not really, I don't consider myself any particular religion or anything like that, but I've really found an interest in all of these different religious or spiritual philosophies, and I grew up around Catholicism and Christianity and really wrote all of it off for a long time, and recently I've kind of come back to wanting to explore like the deeper aspects of it and the philosophies and guidelines, and see how once you get away from the established parts that sometimes can be too much or feel dogmatic, there's a lot there. So that's been really interesting. But that's day number 7. Start the day, or even if you finish the day, do it with something that really nourishes your mind and your soul. We're talking a lot about things. Everything affects everything. We're holistic creatures. So anything that affects our body affects our mind and spirit, so on and so forth. But doing something where we've been talking a lot about physical optimization, doing something that really nourishes our mind and soul as well. Thank you for watching.